Hey friends and soon to be friends, are you good at painting your nails? Because I definitely am not, and that is why I do press-ons a lot of times, because the patience and artistic skill you need to paint your nails, it's just not me, but I wanted to give it a try anyways. So this brand is called Olive&June, and basically their About Us page said that she moved to California. There was no good high-class nail salons giving the quality care that she wanted, so she made her own, and then 2019 hit, and she curated these boxes so you can give mani-pedis yourself at home. Pretty good About Us. It says they started back in like 2013. She named the brand after her grandmother and great-grandmother because they were the women who taught her the importance of having high standards and a big heart. Other than that, we don't know much else, but at least there is something for the About Us page. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have already recorded this video and then I lost all of the contents. And I think it happened because I was changing editing softwares in between, and never ever do that. If you're editing something on one software, just finish the project and then move on, or make sure you have backups of backups. So just know this is my second go around. But with all that being said, grab their snacks, grab those drinks, and let's check out Olive&June. So the box it came in, from what I remember, there was a lot of instructions with it. They load you up to make sure you know what you're doing from the get-go. I think the box itself came with instructions, and then they had like a mini pamphlet that had instructions and a QR code to like watch videos. And then they had this like bigger pamphlet that you could like keep with you with the stuff. Like I would personally recommend keeping it if you're not good at painting your nails, so you can keep referring back to it. And it truly does come with everything you could possibly need to paint your nails. So we got our acetone remover pot, cleanup brush, cuticle remover, cuticle serum, nail buffer, nail clipper, nail file, mini cuticle pusher, and then we got something called a poppy, which it says it helps you paint neatly with your non-dominant hand. I, for the life of me, cannot get it to attach to the nail paint that I want to use. Like, I see photos and it looks like you should be able to pop this into here, but the hole is too small. So using my other ones, yes, I can definitely use this for other nail polishes that I have, and that's really easy and nice. I like that, but it doesn't work for their nail polishes. So if you guys do use this brand, please let me know down below. What am I doing wrong? Because there's photos of them using it. They also give you the gel polish base coat, peel off base coat, and top coat. I haven't tested their peel off base coat. I'll get to that in a second, but just know I haven't tested it. They provide you with quite a bit of colors, plus the one that I bought came with like one free color. So in my initial video, I tested these pretty like turquoise and I would say almost army green ones. They're called Dancing Green, which is the turquoise looking one, and Martini Chrome. And then for my fingertips, I did these two colors in the first video, which is Cookie Swap and Pink Goldfish. Pink Goldfish was the one I got for free. More on that in just a second. For this video though, for my fingers, I did Budget What Budget, this like pretty red looking color. And then for my toes, I did Is It Smoky in Here, which I think is supposed to be like a lighter gray. I did not test the black color that it came with because black is black and that's boring, and I wanted to try all the other colors for you guys. So using the products, everything was very straightforward and easy. I did not watch any video tutorials. I felt that her written instructions were good enough, and my best advice I could possibly give for this is to just go slow. For me to paint my fingers and my toes this time around, it took me about 4.5 to 5 hours, which sounds long, right? But it's because the first time I did this, the polish only lasted about 4 or 5 days before it started chipping. And that's because if you get any part of it onto the skin of your fingers or toes, it snags on everything and it's very easy to come off. So the second time around, I was like, okay, I gotta be very precise. I'm going really slow. I'm making sure to do this. I felt I did wonderful with the colored part, but once it came to like applying the top coat, I think that's where I still need to work on it. It's because it's clear. It's really hard to see. So just like double, triple check that you're doing it right. Because although these nails did last longer, I would say my fingertips lasted about 14 days and my toes lasted about 10, which makes sense for me. I have the tiniest freaking looking toes I've ever seen on an adult. So it's really hard to make sure that like you're painting as accurately as possible. I will pay money to just go to a nail salon because I don't want to deal with them. That's also why I don't paint my toenails. I just get them done because it's such a hassle, especially the pinky toe. I'm like, do I even have a nail on there? And then for the fingertips, I'm doing this video now. Granted, they said it's supposed to last up to 21 days, and I'm certain most of it would last. And I'm very certain if I did this correctly, I could get it to last that long. I'm pretty close. I'm getting better each time I do it. But it's just these parts in here that start to get snagged because it's not as flush with the nail. So it like makes a little rough ridge and then it will pull off. So like looking at this nail, you can see it already started to come off. And I was just putting on clothes and it just got attached. I went too fast and it ripped off. They say that they have a no damage removal, and I do agree with that. From the first time I used this to even now, typically when you use gel and you take it off, you know how it has like how would you even describe that? Like someone scratched at your nail and your nail just looks really ugly and gross. I don't get that with these nail polishes, which super happy about. On my right side, so hand and foot, I used the base coat, and on my left side I did not. So it's very interesting to see that my right hand chipped first, my left foot chipped first. And I only did that because I wanted to see like, does base coat matter? I don't truly know what base coat is used for. I always thought it just like helps to make your nail polish last longer, but clearly not. But I am also mostly right-handed. I don't know. Someone let me know down below in the comments, does base coat matter? I only did that just in case if I'm like continuing to use these, if I run out of base coat, is it the end of the world? I wanted to know. And with this experiment, it's not the end of the world. I did not try her peel off base coat because I already was like trying to get this to last 21 days. But I do like that option of if you're someone who wants like a different, maybe you want different nails every single week. If already her regular nail polish is really easy to peel off and non-damaging, I can't even imagine what the peel off base coat is going to be like. But let's talk about my fingertips. So that was a really pretty red color. I liked how the base looked. And the first time I did this, I had only used the pink goldfish and the cookie swap, and I didn't add anything on top. And I had made the comment to myself that I felt that pink goldfish, it has like this iridescent look to it. And I'm like, this would be nice on top of one of these colors. And I still think that. I think this made the nails almost look kind of like cosmic-y purpley versus red. So I really like this on top of something. I like this cookie swap by itself. It's kind of like a lighter champagne type of look. And I actually would recommend this for like new users because if you make a mistake, you can't see it. Opposed to like these darker colors, when I would make a mistake, I'm like, oh my gosh, you can see that it's not on my nail. Like I gotta go back in and fix it. And being a slight perfectionist, it killed me. Granted, I left all the colors. I could really see myself using all these colors again, but specifically the cookie swap, because even if it like peels off, it's a lot harder to see. It kind of looks like the nail bed. So granted, the nail polish didn't last as long as like 21 days, but I feel like for that being the only thing, that's pretty dang good. I think the rest of it will have a pretty good run, but I did this video now because of how everything's catching. It's only a matter of time before it starts to annoy me and I just pick it off. So I probably won't even have this nail polish tomorrow, if I'm gonna be honest. Now, will this replace my press-on nails? Probably not. I love the look of press-ons. I love being able to have a longer nail length. Oh, that's the other thing I almost forgot to say. The first time I did this, I had my nails longer, and I don't typically grow out my nails because they will break right into that corner. Does anyone else have that issue where it's like you start to get a really good length on your nails and then it's like it will break at a spot that you can't even save it? This nail polish saved my nails. Despite me having a break in there, the nail polish was strong enough to just keep it going until I took off the nail polish. So I was really happy with that. So I was able to have longer nails for a while. But other than that, this would be really fun if I had like a girls' night in and we're like painting nails and practicing. I just need to get better with it. I need to figure out how to not have so much excess and to make it smooth, because there's a lot of fun color combos you can go with there. But let me know it down below, you guys. Do you paint your nails? What products do you use, or what brands do you like? I usually just buy the SE brand, right? They're usually on sale at Walmart, so I don't spend too much money on nail polishes. And I actually bought this like years ago. But with all that being said, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Go and enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope something good happens to you. Bye!